What a headline. Marvel cancels Captain Marvel again. Bearing in mind, ladies and gents, there is constant relaunches of Captain Marvel. They have always incessantly tried to make this character a thing, and it always fails. Because it can't sell. It doesn't sell. People just aren't interested in this character. And just as an FYI, the proof is in the pudding. This isn't me just espousing nonsense. They always do this. The character has literally been relaunched dozens of times, brand new launches, brand new story arcs, and it always gets cut short or cancelled. Yeah. It's ridiculous. You know, I understand the business sense behind trying to do it when you were launching the new movie. I understand that. But goodness me, like, work the character into other stories first, make her likable, give her a fan base, and then kind of go from there. This is just another embarrassment of Marvel and Marvel Comics. And I say Marvel because Marvel in general have been trying to shoehorn this character in time and time again. And hey, she's as unlikable in the films as she is in the comics, clearly. The character just doesn't sell. And, you know, I don't know why. Again, you know, it's subjective. It's all a matter of opinion. But I would imagine people just don't connect with her. Captain Marvel is best as a character when she's taken out of the picture by Rogue. And Rogue gets her powers by doing that. That is the best avenue for the character. Genuinely. So, Marvel, once again, cancelled the Captain Marvel comic book featuring Carol Danvers, which comes with the June solicitations. So here's the hilarious part. The article notes, look, more than likely the title will be relaunched for the 12th, 13th, 100th time. We honestly don't know how. I mean, I can't remember because there's a constant relaunch of this character. So I genuinely don't know when, what number we're on in terms of relaunches. Now, they say here, and they're quite right, is that they will likely relaunch it with the release of the Marvels. And maybe it will be a brand new comic book, The Marvels. Maybe it will be that. Maybe it will just be that focus. It might be. And as a business, that makes sense. But also, it doesn't make sense. Because this is a character that, if it doesn't sell, stop pouring money into it. You know, give us the characters and the writing that does sell. Not this nonsense. Now, this is of course one in a long line of hits of cancellations, but not only that, for the Marvels themselves. I mean, that's taken a massive hit from Marvel. There's so many Marvels here. I'm so sorry, ladies and gents. But hey, I'm not, unimaginative enough to call my character Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel. God, and then the team, The Marvels. I mean, for goodness sake. Anyway, the point is here is that the Marvels film is a total shit show and has been pushed from a summer blockbuster to a November release date. Nowhere anywhere close to Thanksgiving. Nowhere anywhere close to any film where it will perform well against. It's against films where it will be trashed. Those films will dominate against it. Like actual competitor films. So they've really shot themselves in the foot. But then also, again, consistently shooting themselves in the foot with this character. But interestingly, Captain Marvel is one of Marvel's characters that replaces a fan favourite original that it keeps pushing on fans. So Carol Danvers was originally Ms. Marvel, then became Captain Marvel, with Marvel Comics introducing Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel. And then, of course, pushing that character on everyone. And that character's bombed as well. Like, what are you doing? Stop. These characters don't sell. Utter nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Now, it's true, Marvel doesn't really care about making any money, as this article notes. Not from their comics. They use that as a vehicle to push a narrative, an agenda, a spin. An element of social engineering. And we know that. The proof is in the pudding. Because they, from a business, you go, right, well, P&L, let's take a look at this. No, it's bombing. We need to shift shift gears here, but they never do. They never do. And just, God, like, I'll give them this, right? I'll give them this at least. The artwork ain't bad. But this is like Captain Marvel everything. So Captain Marvel issue 50. What's this nonsense going to be about? This June marks the end of an era for Carol Danvers. The end of an era? It's only just been relaunched. Writer Kelly Thompson will wrap up her extraordinary run, extraordinarily terrible, on the character in Captain Marvel 50, a double-sized issue featuring art by Javier Pina and David Lopez. As one of the longest-running writers on the character ever, Thompson's run will go down in Marvel Comics history. 50 issues of thrilling adventure, uplifting character-defining breakthroughs, and I can't even keep a straight face, and awesome powerhouse feats that are destined to inspire generation after generation of readers in the bargain basement bin of your local library. From incredible story arcs like the revolutionary re-entry and Carol Danvers' dark turn in The Last Avenger, to pivotal tie-ins to some of Marvel's biggest events like War of the Realms and Empire, Captain Marvel has been a Marvel must-read since... That's what I mean. They push it as a must-read. Just like Kevin Feige pushed Captain Marvel, the film, as a must-watch. Because, oh, she's really important in Endgame. No, she's not. You really need to know her backstory to understand her in Endgame. No, you didn't. This is just the same playbook, but with comics. Along the way, the title has garnered new, lifelong Carol Danvers fans and delighted the character's devoted fan base. True believers. True believers? This isn't a fucking religion. Won't want to miss Thompson's epic farewell that celebrates this incredible achievement. This is utter... just garbage. It's been an impossible... This is still going. It's been an impossible journey, one that's taken Carol Danvers across time and space and pitted her against enemies new and old. This historic run has put Marvel's premier heroine through the gauntlet, and now the boss of space burns brighter than ever. The boss of space. This woman is the longest running writer for Captain Marvel. The boss of space is what you... This is a writer, ladies and gents. Someone that is paid to write. The boss of space. No one believed she would get this far. And that's the power of Captain Marvel and her Carol Corpse. They will never give up. Higher, further, faster to the very end. Goodness me. When Marvel asked me to write Carol's new Captain Marvel series back in 2018 in the lead up to her first film, I was delighted and also terrified. But I'm glad I didn't let the terror win, because it has truly been a fantastic experience, Thompson shared. I've worked with some of the most incredible people in the business. I'd list them all, but at 50 issues it's a truly massive list. But I certainly have to call out editor Sarah Brunstad, who brought me in and helped build this book from the very beginning. She's been a constant source of support through a run that I don't think either of us ever imagined would be nearly 5 years deep and heading towards issue 50. While it hasn't always been easy, I'm so proud of the stories we've told of Carol, but none of it would have been possible without the fans. Captain Marvel fans are some of the best comic book fans and humans I've ever experienced, truly. So thank you for this run. We made it, but you all made it so loved and so long. Thank you. This is poo. Absolute poo. Just another long list of cancellations in Captain Marvel history. Let me know what you think down below. Hit subscribe if you are new here and you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a like and please do share it. Take care.